Good morning, Grace Church.
Good morning.
I grew up in a Christian family, going to church every Sunday. I thought I was a little angel growing up compared to my siblings. I was very involved in the church we were attending as I grew older, from serving in the worship team to leading the Sunday school in worship. I even gave Sunday school class to the toddlers. I did all of this because I was expected to do this within the church. I didn't do it because I wanted to or because I was moved to do it. I was unhappy in my life as my parents were very strict and overprotective. I wanted to live the life my friends lived. I thought I was old enough and mature enough to make my own decisions. I had no respect for my mother, which caused a lot of fights between us. At the age of 20, I moved out of my parents' home to live with my boyfriend and his family. I even blamed my parents for this decision. Living in a home where there were no rules and no structures that I was used to seemed like heaven to me. Finally, I had the freedom I wanted, living a life of sin every day. I did what I wanted, when I wanted. We ended up joining a motorcycle club and riding bikes, breakfast runs, parties, and drinking was all we did all the time. I remember nights riding back home after a whole day of partying, doing crazy speeds, me passing out against his back on the motorcycle. Our relationships were taking strain because of our lifestyle. In 2011, he had a motorcycle accident, which made me realize how reckless I have been living and how God has kept me safe through all of it. That was where I truly repented of my sins and was saved. I left the motorcycle club, cut ties with all the people in those circles, and we got married. I started going to church more frequently, tried to live a holy life, as that was what was preached every Sunday at the church we attended, how to be holy and how you must be holy, yet I felt everything but holy. I fell short every single day. Eventually, we moved away, and I stopped going to church. I would still have my quiet time frequently. I would pray and ask God to help me, but then try to do everything on my own anyway. I started feeling despondent. I felt like God was not listening to my prayers. And eventually we decided to go to church again. And as the churches around our area were all prosperity churches, and my whole family was here at Grace Church, we decided to come for a visit. Edmund started doing the fundamentals of faith with us, and it is then when I realized that my whole life I was trying to earn my way into heaven. I then realized that nothing I do can save me, that I need a Savior to help me every day. Every day I realized that my prayers were not, I realized the reason my prayers were not answered were because they were not in line with God's will for my life. And in some cases, I tried to do His work for Him, and that just caused more trouble in my life. The day I found out I was pregnant with my son was one of the scariest days of my life. Rainier just lost his job. We could barely make ends meet on my salary, and we were far away from everyone. I remember laying in bed that night, saying to God that He gave me this child, that I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to take care of him, but I trust that He will provide for us. Within the first month, I was forced to make space in our spare room for all the things I started receiving for this child, from friends, families, and colleagues. For the first year of his life, I hardly had to buy anything for him. He even made provisions for when I needed to return to work and for when Rainid found a job. Every day is a constant reminder that I need a Savior as I go through life, as I am in no way perfect, but I strive to be with the help of Christ.